Well, I guess I have to make a video, right? I don't. So, first, let's talk about the Xfinity Talladega race. First two stages, nothing happened really, and the last stage was more of the same, except it was a long green flag run, and there was pit strategy, which was the most interesting part of the entire race. And Allgaier had like a 20-second lead over Cindric, and he was gonna maybe make it on fuel, maybe not. Then a caution came out for Hemrick's tire blowing, and then under the caution, Allgaier ran out of fuel, and then because of that, it spawned a cycle of different cars running out of fuel under the pace laps and all that. So yeah, it was a mess. It was a very interesting, just shit show, tastic mess, and it left us with a finish of Ryan Seat getting 6, Jeff Green almost up there in the front, and Spencer Gallagher won. It was a very bizarre and just very wonky race. Now on to the Cup race. I didn't think, the Xfinity race would be much better than the Cup, but the Xfinity absolutely kicked the shit out of the Cup race in terms of entertainment. I completely missed the first stage because I was sleeping, so I woke up near the end of it, and nothing much did seem to happen from what I was looking at on Twitter, so I can't really personally go into analytical crazy detail about anything in stage 1, but apparently nothing much happened, so I guess it was good that I missed it. Stage 2, nothing much happened. It was more of just like, the only thing that was sort of interesting was that the track, or the cars handled like shit, and the drivers were complaining about that, so it made it it made it a handful to drive, which at the same time doesn't really make it for interesting racing at a restrictor plate, because you're normally used to seeing moves or something happen. But then again, it's like midway through the race, so I'm not expecting anything insane. But it was just very tame, really nothing like horrible. But I can tell you what was horrible. I'm pissed off today. I can tell you what is horrible. And oh, good, Joey Logano's doing the thing where he does the steering wheel thing. He can't even make up his own inventive celebration. He just has to take things from other. His paint scheme is from Kurt Busch's. Like, he doesn't even have his own unique fucking paint scheme. It's from Kurt Busch from 2011. Can't even do his own victory lane celebration, right? His paint scheme is the same shit from 2011. That's not even his. I hate Logano so much. Anyways, on to the race. I just saw that and I got triggered. So, yes, it was interesting, at least in that regard, because it seemed like tires were a thing. Like, if you had 4 fresh tires, you actually could move around, and it seemed to be a bit of a help. So that aspect was interesting, but as far as the racing concern, at that point wasn't really too much. And then when you get to the end of stage 2, Paul Menard wins the stage. Damn. So that was interesting. And then we get to stage 3, and finally, for the love of God, finally, stage 3, the beginning of stage 3. Stuff is happening. There's things going on. It was nice for a little bit. And then we get to more trains, and I swear to God, there is... I'm used to Fox and their commercials, but Jesus goddamn Christ almighty, it seemed like there were so many commercials. The coverage from not telling us what the fuck's going on in terms of pit strategy or anything. There was a segment. There was a bit in the race. I mentioned this on Twitter, but if anybody hasn't followed me, I'll bring it up here. But I'm pretty sure you all know what I'm going to talk about if you follow me. But what happened was there was people like pitting on a green flag stop, but like Fox didn't tell us that there was going to be green flag pit stops before the end of the race. I only knew of it because Twitter told me, because Twitter actually gives me more fucking advice than the race coverage anymore. So yeah, like Fox had like never at any point said, hey, they're going to be... No, I mean, we knew that they were going to be pitting at some point before the end of the race, but we didn't know when. But they never told us, like, they're going to be pitting in the next couple laps, or it just, like, this many people pit at once, and we had, like, no clue, so it was kind of a shock. From that, little things like that, to commercial after commercial, I swear to God, from commercials to ads and interviewing drivers when restarts are happening in the race, like, badly timed. With, like, 12 to go, they interview Byron, like, when he wrecked, like, constant, like, bad timing of when to do these sort of things. And oh my god, that with the when they did the when they went back to green after one of the big wrecks, when Jimmy wrecked, they were interviewing a few drivers and they completely like they showed the restart, but they didn't like have it on full screen. It was like half split screen or whatever. But just weird, just things like that. And also, the finish. We've had this package for how long now? And they still wait till 2 to fucking go to make a move on the start at the end. Still, like, they don't learn their lesson. And, like, I can't. Bailey, get out of my room. I'm not in the mood. I love you, but I'm not in the mood. And yeah, 5 years or so of having this package, and like we just don't figure out how to make a move. And again, I can't blame like one certain person, because I can at least say people in the back were trying, but for fuck, nobody just wants to do anything. They just want to just sit around and just wait. And then when they make the move, it's too late. And then Joey Logano, just chilling, gets another win where he doesn't have to do anything or block. He just doesn't. He just gets wins, just fucking gift wrapped to him. I fucking hate him so much. But even if it wasn't Logano, I would have been like, yeah, why did they wait so long to make a move? But it amplifies the rage. So that was frustrating. It's just happened so much over the years. I mean, thankfully there was no stupid caution. They didn't wreck or do something dumb. I mean, it would have been just as bad, because then they would have waited to the very end to make a move, and then they would have ended up wrecking. Kurt got second. I wanted Kurt to win, but whatever. Taking aside all the bias, it felt like most of that race was nothing. Maybe again, it's just the coverage fucking sucks too. So maybe in person it was like just decent. But fuck me, man, this is so bad. I can't remember a race where like well, maybe since I don't even know. Maybe Dover? No, wait, no, I don't even know when the last race I got this mad, bro. Wasted all that time for nothing, really. I'm glad I slept through all of Stage 1. Stage 2, nothing much happened. In Stage 3. So there was some interesting stuff here and there, but the cars were just too much of a handful, and nobody could really do anything with that. And I'm amazed there wasn't as much wrecks, considering the driving. It was a handful to drive. But it didn't lead to very much exciting racing, and the fucking commercials never ending, and the sponsor ads within the race. Oh fuck, I can't. That was a mess. Then the finish. Well, I don't know. I got nothing. Joey Logano breaks a losing streak. He's still trying to find a legitimate win. I don't think he has a legitimate win, maybe since 2016. But I'm not going to go into that. But the race itself, completely meh. Maybe a 4 out of 10 or something. Maybe 3. I mean, then again, I don't even know what race I gave. I gave Richmond like a 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know what I gave it, but Richmond was way better than Talladega. I could say that much, at the very least. Yeah, that was just a nothing race. Well, on to next week. I don't know what will happen there, but I'm just depressed. Have a good day, everyone.